raised it for them, and I said, "Oh, okay."
Move it?
So they
where'd the
brought
other quilt
me
go?
a Sunbonnet Sue quilt, and I said, "This isn't Sunbonnet Sue." Well, the woman was. She says, "Rosemary, it is a Sunbonnet Sue." I said, "No, it's Colonial Ladies." And she says, "How do you know it's Colonial Ladies?" I said, "Because she's got a parasol. She's got a parasol on every single one." I said, "Sunbonnet Sue never owned it. She had a bonnet, a sunbonnet, and you never saw her face." I said, "She was a Mennonite girl. We never saw her face."
All right,
You're the quilt police.
so this is called she called this an Ohio Star quilt.
She's absolutely right. It's an Ohio Star quilt.
Now, is it that natural color or is that?
It's discolored. It's
Now let me ask you, she has it as 797 by 84. I should reverse that, correct?
correct.
So I should make it 84
Just do me a favor.
Four.
Just
inches.
do the X and put 97. across.
Well, I'm gonna read.
Oh.
I'm gonna. This is
trying
these are
to-
raw notes that are
Yeah,
gonna go. We're
I
gonna
know.
probably make the bid sheet printed out on paper and make it look all professional.
Okay.
So she's got the quilt may have been stored on or displayed in the sun because the center of the quilt are faded.
Faded.
And that's all she has. And it says
We're going to say a little more about this.
okay.
And the reason we're going to say a little more about it, and we've covered it earlier, is the batting does not go all the way out to the end. The other thing, the batting should go around all four sides. And it doesn't matter to me whether they start at the bottom. If they take classes with me to learn how to put on a batting, you're going to start 8 to 10 inches up on the right-hand side. Come down, negotiate the corner, come across, negotiate the corner. So, this particular lady, there's also, Nancy, wrap around from the back to the front
Okay.
and make your binding.
Okay.
There is also where they make the design larger so they can wrap it around to the back.
Okay.
There's another method where they'll do right side and left side, and then they do the turning, the bottom and the top.
Okay.
That's this one.
That's that one.
Hey, Stephen.
I'm trying to figure out and you listen to you
Stefan,
talk.
when
I'm
you're
learning,
doing the
Rosemary.
dimensions,
I'm
the smaller
learning.
number goes first.
I won't remember any of it.
Well,
So
hopefully
this
you'll have
one's
me
got the
back
wraparound.
and I'll
No, this
get
is
to know
this
your name.
is the third one.
Genevieve.
I don't know. It's
Genevieve.
not a wraparound. Tell her what this one is again.
Okay, this here, what she has done is, okay, she has taken the back and wrapped it. She's taken the front
And wrapped it.
and then she has sewn it
together.
closed.
Okay.
Then when
And
she
there's
gets
another one that
down
you wrap
here,
around and you just
there's so many ways.
Different techniques. You know, believe it or not, the Calusa Indians and then the Timucuan or the Tequesta, they all had different ways. Like they would make a shell tool and they would use fiber technology, and they would wrap a hammer to a piece of wood, wrap a shell to a piece of wood, and tie it with twine, fiber technology. And the archaeologists are finding that each one of these different tribes, the Timucuan or the Tequesta or the Tocobaga, the Calusa, they all had different styles, and they actually were like while they're studying this stuff, they're like, this is left over right versus right over left, or it's triple triple fibered or whatever.
We
So
have the
that
same
is
thing in
way
quilting.
cool.
We have
Yes.
the same thing in quilting.
And you know what
how
else?
they stitch.
Do you know anything
layout.
about tartans? I got a Scottish tartan, and it's the same thing. Each, like the heritage from the Scottish people, each tartan, which is actually a piece of cloth with a certain weave, like each family or each sect or whatever within the community in Scotland going way back.
Right.
The different, if you were tribes, did the same thing. They had different styles or different ways of cross stitching or.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that's cool. And they're you can actually identify the tribe or the
Just looking at their work,
Yep.
their end product.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is very cool.
See, I should have brought you a quilt.
Yes, I am.
what are you?
I have no idea. I think I went up to the tartan museum and I got a tartan that goes to my clan, but I can't remember. I'd have to look it up. It's online. It's on a video. I'd have to look it up.
I'm the Blackie clan.
You're the Blackie. I'm Black Irish, so I'm probably the Blackie Scottish.
The Blackie is the name.
76.
Well, I'm black as
And
in.
it's part of the Lamont.
Huh. I'll look it up. I'll look it up and tell you.
Under the Lamont.
All right, so I'm gonna just take a couple of pictures here.
Now take a couple of pictures because this one is even different. And she had a size that she was trying to accomplish because she didn't stop at the star. She
Oh
wanted this extra on here.